right, everyone out there in live stream land, those of you here on site at Dogmode, we are here now for splash number 9 of the 2024 Prehistoric Plunge. We're setting a new precedent today in splash number 9. Got lots of fun things loaded up for you in this splash. We are Dogmode here, North America Diving Dog Sanction Facility here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Welcome to all those of you out there tuned in on the live stream land. Another fairly small splash, right around 40, 45 dogs in splash number 9. First up on the dock, this is Labrador Retriever. Zuko set a great personal best of 16 feet 0 inches. Current average of 13 feet 0 inches. Weeds, Gypsy, Trooper, Tealing, Stormy, Scout. Jump number 1 come up here for Zuko. Wait a minute, that's not right. Not Stormy, sorry, it's Weege, Gypsy, Trooper, Tealing, Scout, Rhodey, Wrigley. Well, these are way wrong. Somehow I'm going to make sense of this. The sheet doesn't match anything that's coming. Yes. My arrows just don't match what they're supposed to say at all. I hope yours does. Good boy, Zuko. Big jump for Zuko on jump number 1, coming in at 15 feet and 4 inches. I'll get with you while Ouija is doing his practice jump, Hatch. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Zuko. Weeds, Gypsy, Trooper, and Tealing due up next. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Zuko. Great jump of 15 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. Another good run down the dock for Zuko. Jump number 2 I think will be a little bit shorter than jump 1 though. Still a really nice jump, but it is coming in a little bit shorter at 13 feet and 11 inches. 13 feet 11 inches on jump number 2 for Zuko. Dock all the way from Casper, Wyoming. This is Allie and the Weege. Little man Weege has a personal best of 10 feet 4 already, brand new this weekend. Good boy, Weege. 8 feet 11 inch average. What happened, buddy? What happened? Holy cow! It like went over your. Jump 1 coming up right here from Little Man Weege. On deck, I've got the first of many this splash. This will be the Gypsy Trooper jump off. Good boy, Weege. Good man. Jump number 1 going to come in at 8 feet and 2 inches. 8 feet and 2 inches for the Ouija. 2 coming up right here for Allie and Weege. Thank Allie for all weekend long getting my dogs ready for me while we're here working. Although I'm not sure I want to thank her because I think my dog likes her more than me now. Good boy, Weege. Big, big jump on jump number 2 coming in at 9 feet 8 inches. Good boy, Ouija. 9 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Boy. And next up on the dog. The begin number 1 of 4 jump offs coming up in this splash. On the dock, this is contestant number 1 in the Gypsy Trooper jump off. Could be the Golden Hippo jump off. I like that. This is the Golden Hippo jump off. Head, Gypsy and Trooper. That a girl, Gypsy. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Gypsy has a personal best of, I lost my spot, 19 feet and 1 inch. Current average of 17 feet 8 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here. The Baby Hippo and Kylie. Looking to set the bar high on jump number 1. Good girl, Baby Hippo. We're starting big on jump number 1. Good girl. Trooper, you got your work cut out for you, buddy. That's a big jump coming in at 18 feet and 10 inches. 18 feet and 10 inches, only 3 inches off Gypsy's personal best. Good girl. Trooper, you got some work to do, my friend. Jump number 2 coming up right here. All we can do is make that score bigger, only 3 inches off their personal best. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Guest holder Teresa and the Baby Hippo. Is the Golden Hippo jump off. Jump number 2 coming up right here for the Hippo version. Hippo portion of the jump off. Another big Gypsy jump. Will it be as big as jump number 1? It might be close. Not quite. It's still a big jump over 18 feet, but a little bit shorter at 18 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. 2 really big Gypsy jumps that time around. Good girl. And next up on the dock will be competitor number 2 in the Golden Hippo jump off. Gypsy's taking a victory lap over here. You haven't won yet, kid. You haven't won yet. You set the bar really high, though, I'll give you that. Good girl, Gypsy. And that's going to bring us to competitor number 2 in the Golden Hippo jump off. This will be Jeannie, Trinity, and our man Trooper. 18 feet, 10 inches is the mark set, buddy. We've been very close to that all long. We can do this. It's going to take a good one, but we got this, buddy. You go get it. Now is really the time for the bread man to deliver. Yes, Wave. Trooper has a personal best of 20 feet and 3 inches. Well, we're only doing 2 here. I need to be ready. Here we go. Jump number 1 for Trooper, 18 feet, 10 inches, the mark to beat. Wow, this might be close. Good boy, Trooper. He's going to be really, really close. This is going to be a good one. Will he get it? Oh my goodness, 18 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Trooper, 18 feet and 8 inches. We got one more right here, buddy, 18 feet, 8 inches. We need 3 more inches, Trooper. Oh, that was close. 3 more inches, Trooper. Let's go get it, buddy. Right now, Gypsy's holding that small lead at 18 feet and 10 inches. Trooper has a current average has come way up this weekend at 17 feet 7 inches. Personal best clear out at 20 feet 3 inches. 18 11 inches to surpass that mark. Gypsy set at 18 feet and 10 inches. Contestant number 2 in the Golden Hippo jump off. Here we go, right here, right now. Final jump of the competition coming up right here. Oh, bumper set at 26 feet. I think we have a new leader after that jump. Here we go right here. Good boy, Trooper. And a new leader and the winner of the Golden Jump Up with a huge jump of 19 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Trooper. Coming in second place in the Golden Hippo Jump Off is Gypsy with a huge score of 18 feet 10 inches. And our Golden Hippo Jump-Off champion today is going to be Trooper with a huge jump of 19 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Trooper. And once again, the Bread Man. That was awesome. Thank you. That was a good time. That was a great, great competition. Love those friendly competitions like that. Who did? Junior? Novice. Congratulations. On top of that, to Allie and the Weeds, just found out they got their Doc Novice title right before the Golden Hippo Jump Off. Next up on Doc, one of my brand new favorite teams. This is Pre-Girl Teeling. Teeling, the Dober personal best already with a great, great score of 12 feet 9 inches. Average of 11 feet 9 inches. Good girl, Teeling. That purple dog, she loves that thing. Matches your collar so good, kid. Coming up, Teeling. Jump number 1 coming up right for little girl Teeling. Good girl, baby Teeling. Nice, nice jump for Teeling. Going to come in all the way out to 11 feet and 1 inch. Good girl Teeling. 11 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Well, after all that excitement, I can barely speak at this point. Next up, that will bring us to Scout and Scout. Jump number 2 coming right here for Little Miss Teeling. Wow, that a girl, baby Teeling. This is a huge jump. Good girl. Another big, big jump for Teeling. Going to come in right at 11 feet and 1 inch. One more time. Good girl. 11 feet 1 inch and another really big jump for Teeling. Exactly the same. 11 feet 1 inch and 11 feet and 1 inch. That's going to bring us to jump off number 2 of splash number 9. This time it's Scout versus Scout. Big male chocolate Labrador Retriever, Shane and Scout on deck right now. This team has a huge personal best of 25 feet 6 inches. Current average sits at 22 feet and 4 inches. On deck will be contestant number 2 in the Scout jump off, Sarah and Scout Master. Good boy, Scout. Jump number 1 right here. After the Scout jump, we have Brody, Risky, Wrigley, Odelia, Millie, Marble, and Cricket. Right now we have contestant number 1 in the Scout versus Scout showdown right here. We had this same jump off yesterday. This was our champion. You have the Scout versus Scout jump off yesterday. Version 2 up right now. Shane gets to set the bar this time. The other Scout chance to better them. It came down to the final jump yesterday. Just like it did in the Golden Hippo showdown. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and Big Scout. Scout Master and Sarah on deck. Good boy, Scout. He's going to set the bar high on jump number 1. Good boy. Good boy, Scout. This is a good number coming in at 21 feet and 7 inches. 21 feet 7 inches, the mark set on jump number 1 by Shane and Big Scout. Got your work cut out for you, Scout Master. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Shane says he's looking 2 feet onto this jump. Let's see it. Love these fun, friendly competitions. So much fun to have. Everybody enjoys them. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Good boy, Scout. Another good run down the dock. Will it be bigger than jump number 1? I think it's going to score pretty similar. Let's find out. Jump 2 actually going to come in just a little bit shorter at 21 feet and 1 inch. 21 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. That means competitor 2 up on the dock next. Scout, good boy. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to guest holder Teresa. The head trainer of Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training, along with Southpaw Sarah and her black Labrador Retriever. This is the Scout Master. The mark set to beat by Big Scout was 21 feet 7 inches. We got 2 attempts right here to better that score. No practice coming this time. Is that true? Wow, that totally threw me off. I was ready to not judge this one. 21 feet 7 inches. We got 2 runs to better that score for 21 feet 8 inches or better. That would even up the score at 1 game or 1 showdown apiece, 1 jump off to 1. That would be a big tie. We need a score of 21 feet 8 inches. The Scout jump off is underway. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Southpaw Sarah and the Scout Master. Here we go. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Scout Master and Southpaw Sarah. I think we're going to get to see a victory lap on the next jump. This looked quite a bit bigger. That was a really nice Scouty jump. And there's the winner of the Scout versus Scout showdown with a huge jump of 22 feet 8 inches. 22 feet 8 inches, and your winner of the Scout versus Scout showdown is Southpaw and Scoutmaster. Jump number 2, all about the victory lap coming up right here. Jump number 1 took care of business. Good girl, Scoutmaster. That will tie the series 1-1 in the Scout versus Scout showdown. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Sarah and the Scoutmaster. Victory formation right now. We're going to take a knee or we're going to better that score. Here we go right now. Jump number 2 coming for Sarah and the Scoutmaster. Another big one from Sarah and Scout. I don't think it's going to be quite as big as jump number 1, but let's find out together. It still would have been enough to win, but it is a little bit shorter, coming in at 22 feet 0 inches on jump number 2. 22 feet 0 inches and a winning score of 22 feet 8 inches for Sarah and the Scoutmaster. The series is tied 1 game apiece now, Toots. That's right, rubber match next time. Next up on the docket, after all that excitement, this will bring another great show coming up here. This is All World Junior Handler, Michaela Browning and the Roadster. World-class handling now. Roadster jump number 1 coming up right here. The team set a huge personal best yesterday or the day before with a huge jump of 23 feet 7 inches. Tiny little powerful fast Cody and great handling by Michaela. Current average of 19 feet 6 inches. Risky, Wrigley, Celia, Millie, Marble, and Cricket due up next. Right now, jump number 1 coming from Michaela and Rhodey. Guest holder Kylie on the back of the dog. Big midair grab by Rhodey, not her fastest run, so this isn't going to be one of her bigger scores, but it's still a fantastic jump. Jump number 1 coming in at 18 feet and 5 inches. Pair that jump with a really nice run. We're going to have a huge jump. That was great on the front there. Not sure why she got down the dog so slow that time. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Rhodey typically lightning fast down the dog. There it is. Good girl, Roadster. That's the one we were looking for. Good job. Good girl, Roadster. Much bigger on jump number 2, coming in at 21 feet 4 inches. 21 feet and 4 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Roadster. Your turn's over, kid. Good job. 21 feet 4 inches on jump number 2 for tiny little Roadster. Big midair catch and a great looking run and jump at 21 feet 4 inches for Michaela and tiny little Roadster. Are you Risky on dock right now, and Danielle. This team set a great personal best of 19 feet 3 inches earlier this weekend. Current average all the way up to 16 feet 2 inches. Good boy, Risky. Super fast run down the dock. Going to be a really nice score for him. Good boy, Risky. Jump number coming in at 16 feet and 10 inches. That will help raise that average even more coming into this weekend. His average was right around 8 feet. Very new to the game. The team is growing by leaps and bounds. Wrigley Wild, Odelia, Millie, Marble, and Cricket due up next right after. Jump number 2 coming here from Danielle and Risky. Good boy, Risky. This should be a bigger jump on jump number 2, and I don't think it's going to even be that close. It is much bigger. Good man, Risky, coming in at 18 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Risky. 18 feet 0 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Risky. Sounds like we're not choking ourselves this time at least. I could be wrong. Hi, Duke. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Nicole and Wrigley Wild. Poor, poor Dodger. Poor Dodger sitting at home all alone. Oh, so he's not alone, he's just sitting at home. Poor Dodger. Good boy, Wrigley. No more jumping off Dodger's head, Wrigley. Oh, you don't care now, but jump number 1 coming up right here for Nicole and Wrigley. This team already brand new. You gotta go that way. Set a personal best. Oh, no. Little man Wrigley has a huge personal best set already in his first ever splash with a great score of 17 feet 4 inches. Here we go, jump number 1. That-a-boy, Wrigley. That is going to be a big jump also. And a new personal best by a full inch coming in at 17 feet 5 inches. Good boy, Wrigley. 17 feet 5 inches on jump number 1. You got to go this way, mister. Good boy. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Personal best set of 17 feet 5 inches. That should be bigger yet, I think. I think we might see 2 personal bests from Wrigley on this splash. We are going to see another personal best adding on 4 inches. Good boy, Wrigley, 17 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Wrigley. Brand new personal best of 17 feet 9 inches. Good boy. What? Risky was 16 feet 10 inches and 18 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Wrigley. Next up, that will bring us to Aubrey and her German Shepherd, Odelia. Little Miss Odelia has a great personal best, clear out at 22 feet 2 inches. Current average is way out at 18 feet 4 inches. Good girl, Odelia. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Millie, Marble, Cricket, Kraken, Kika, Jax, and Yonka due up next. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Aubrey and Odelia. Don't go anywhere if you're tuned in out there, folks. We've got 2 more exciting jump-offs coming in this splash. Good girl, Odelia. Jump number 1's fantastic. Let's see what that score says. Good girl, Odelia. Big, big score for Odelia, coming in all the way out to 19 feet and 1 inch. 19 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Good girl, Odelia. Your camera buried? Oh. Jump number 2 coming up right here, 19 feet and 1 inch, the mark set on jump number 1. Millie, Marble, Cricket due up next. Right now, jump 2 coming from Aubrey and jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter than jump number 1. Score on jump 2 coming in at 16 feet and 10 inches. Big, big score of 19 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Girl Odelia, great score for her, coming in at 19 feet and 1 inch. Next up, this is going to bring us to one of our newer teams doing a fantastic job. This is Caitlin and Millie, little yellow lab Millie. 16 feet 10 inches, Julie. Wow, that doesn't even sound right, Hatch. Yeah, it just sounds wrong. Little Miss Millie already has a great personal best, 19 feet 6 inches. Look at that fantasticness. Current average at 16 feet 6 inches. Pink is definitely her color, that bright pink and green bumper, and her bright pink lettering on her black collar. Atlas Outfitters weighted dock diving dock, like you will see most of our competitors use. Weighted perfectly for this sport. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Marble, Cricket, Kraken, Kika, Jax, and Yonka due up next. Good girl, Millie. Jump number 1 is going to be a really nice one. Very close with a big, big score of 19 feet 0 inches on jump number 1. 19 feet and 0 inches on jump 1. Jump 2 coming up right here. Marble, Cricket, Kraken, Kika, Jax, Yonka due up next. Wow, that was so fast, kid. Once we get you a little bit further along, get you coming up a little more, you're going to be right there with Urban, little girl. We're going to add on 3 inches on jump number 2, coming in at 19 feet 3 inches. Good girl, Millie. Big, big jumps of 19 feet 0 inches and 19 feet 3 inches consecutively there. Good job. Next up on the dock, that brings us to Kate and her Australian Shepherd Marble. Team had a good round earlier today. They own a personal best of 14 feet 2 inches. Current average of 11 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Marble. Jump number 1 for Marble going to come in at 11 feet and 8 inches. Exactly tying that current average at 11 feet and 8 inches. Cricket, Kraken, Kika, Jax, Yonka due up next. Jump 2 coming right here for Candy and Marble. Let's go get jump number 2 here, kid. 11 feet and 8 inches. The mark set on jump number 1. Good girl, Marble. We're going to add on quite a bit of distance on jump number 2. That was a much, much faster run down the dock. Good girl. Jump number 2 going to add on over a foot to 13 feet 0 inches. Good girl, Marble. Much, much more speed down the dock on jump number 2. Good job, Little Miss Marble. Next up on the dock, that brings us to Melinda and her German short-haired pointer, Little Miss Cricket. The bouncy girl right off the dock, just like she's launched off a trampoline every time she leaves the end. Had one big old belly flop yesterday. Never seen anything quite like it. As always, the little duck, without fail almost, that duck sitting about 25 feet into the pool. This is Cricket's game. Likes to tease us while during that practice jump a couple times, then we get a really good run and then 2 really nice jumps. Ducks over there, kid. This is Cricket. No, you still. Little Miss Cricket teases us again. Big jumping little cricket. Love this tiny little dog. Petite little cricket. Perfect as usual. Here we go, Cricket. This is the one we want. The duck is right where you want it. Go get it. Oh, you silly girl. Go get it. Silly girl. You got this, cricket. What is going on, kiddo? Go get it. That's your duck. You get your duck. You get your duck. I'm not fetching that for you again. You go get it. Silly, silly girl. There's my girl. There it is. We got about a minute and a half for the next two jumps, Melinda. We got to get at least one in to get a score, kiddo. Let's go get it right here, little cricket. Here we go. Let's go get it, cricket. Right at 25 feet. What are the odds of that? Jump number one coming up right here for Melinda and cricket. There's my girl. No matter what happens, we have a score now. Good girl. Jump number one, a good one for cricket coming in at 21 feet 10 inches. 21 feet 10 inches, down to just under a minute for this last jump, about 5 seconds. All we have to have is her in motion towards the front of the dock, and the jump will count. Either way, we do have an official score, whether we get that jump or not. Same spot again. That duck is sitting absolutely perfect for the third straight time. Little Miss Cricket, here we go. Cutting it really close down to the wire, and here we go. And they're all going to count. Good girl. Good job, Cricket. Pulled that one out by the skin of your teeth, kid. Jump number two going to be just a little bit shorter, though, coming in at 20 feet and 9 inches. We're allowed 3 minutes of time. She used each and every second of that. Just about. Good girl, Cricket. So good, baby girl. What? On the dock, once again, this is all-world junior handler Michaela Browning. One of the most elite junior handlers to ever play the game. Ransa dogging with Cracky Sue this time. Kika, Jax, Yanka, and Hershey do up next. Oh, jump number one right. Coming up right here. Good girl, Sue. Jump number 1. Jump number 1 going to come in at 17 feet and 1 inch. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Michaela and Kraken. Good girl, Sue. Jump number 2 going to be a really nice jump again. Going to be just a little bit longer on jump number 2, coming in at 17 feet and 5 inches. 17 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring it to Michaela and German Shepherd Kika. Jax, little man, Jax on deck, followed by our brand new team. It will be Teresa and Yanka. Hershey and Utka do up following. Right now, Michaela and Kika. Jump number 1 for Kika going to be a really good one, actually coming in at 8 feet 6 inches. 8 feet and 6 inches on jump number 1 for Kika. Little man Jax, Yanka, Hershey, and Uska do up next. Good girl. Will jump number 2 be longer than jump number 1? It is going to be longer, actually coming in at an even 9 feet and 0 inches. Good girl, Kika. 9 feet and 0 inches on jump number 2. Good job, kid. Good job. On the dock, this is going to bring you Shannon, the magic stool, and Jax and Violet, a.k.a. Jensen Lee. Little man Jax has a monster personal best of 20 feet and 2 inches. Current average of 16 feet 5 inches, little man Jax. That's a good boy, Jax. That was excellent. Locked in on that tug the entire way into the pool. Good boy. Number 1 coming up right here for little man Jax. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Little Man Jax, Shannon, the Magic Stool, and Violet on the dock right now. 20 feet 2 inch personal best, current average at 16 feet 5 inches. Former number 2 ranked Mini American Shepherd in all of North America diving dogs. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Violet and Jax. Good little man, Jax. Good little man. Good boy, Jax. Jump number 1 going to come in at 15. 2 inches on jump number 1. Yanka, Hershey, Emma, Duska, Stormy, Duke, Achilles due up next. Little man Jax coming right here for jump number 2. Little man Jax on the dock for jump number 2. Violet's got her bright violet shorts on right now to go with the violet hair. That's my little man. This should add multiple feet onto jump number 1. That was more like it, buddy. Good boy, Jax. We are going to add on almost 2 feet out to 17 feet and 1 inch. Good boy, Jax. That was a much, much better run down the dock, buddy. Next up on the dock, this is our brand new team. This is your event coordinator, head trainer at Wasatch K9 Fitness and Training. This is Therese, and brand new Belgian Malinois. This is Yanka. Personal best going to be on the dock this time, as this will be a first ever recorded score for this team. Hershey, Emma, Duska due up next. That's my good girl, Yanka. Good job, Yanka. First ever score going to be, oh yes, that was a problem. Getting ahead of me. I knew that. Good girl, Yanka. Jump number right here. That's so right on my sheet that was a practice. It was a really nice jump. I'm kind of sad about that right now. Jump 1 coming up here. If we can do 2 better than that, we're in good shape. Look out, Dory. Yanka's already ready to pass you on day number 1. Brand new dog to the Wasatch team, just barely acquired her. Bright, bright future for this tiny little female. Scores you're going to see today will rise rapidly. Good girl, Yanka. Dory's already been surpassed on jump number 1. Junior level jump on jump number 1 coming in at 10 feet and 7 inches. 10 feet, 7 inches on jump number 1 for Yanka. Poor Dory. Poor Dory, already been surpassed by over 2 feet. Love that little bark. Not the naughty, though. Not the naughty. Holy cow, Yanka, this is way bigger. Way, way bigger. Good girl. And a big, big jump coming in at 12 feet 8 inches. Almost doubling up, Dory, on jump number 1. Good girl. Good girl, Yanka. "12 feet 8 inches. Yes, that is true, Caitlin. Yes, I just got your message. That is a fact. Next up on the dock, we're going to switch gears after brand new dog Yanka. This team was their first ever season just last year. Amanda's first ever time competing in dog diving just last season. This team finished as a top 5 Labrador Retriever team in all of North America diving dogs. That 5 are the most populated breed in the game with over 700 contestants. And that's why a first-year team finishes in the top 5 right there. Big jump in Hirsch. This man has a huge personal best way out in the Premier Division with a great, great score of 28 feet 8 inches. Current average of 25 feet 7 inches. Emma, Duska, Stormy, Duke, Achilles, and Dory on deck. Jump number 1 coming up right here for a huge jump in Hershey man. Good boy, Hershey man. Jump number 1, a great one for Hershey, coming in at 25 feet and 8 inches. 25 feet 8 inches on jump number 1 for the Hershey man. Jump number 2 coming up right here. All air retrieve competitors, just know as soon as this splash is over, we'll go almost immediately into the handlers meeting for air retrieve and take about a 20-minute break to get everything set up and ready and get right into it. Thank you, Hershey. Thank you so much. Holy cow, that might have been the biggest shower I've ever gotten over here. First thing I can tell you is this is as accurate as I can get it. It's definitely shorter than jump number 1, so it's going to be a throwaway jump. But we're going to say that jump was 24 feet and 0 inches. Wow, that was the biggest shower I've ever taken, and it completely filled my eyes. Yeah, that was something, buddy. I think I had like 6 gallons in my eyes. Thank God the jump was shorter and it didn't really matter. On the dock, we decided today we have Michelle and Naughty Emma. Naughty Emma on the dock today, not good girl Emma. This is Naughty Emma. The Naughty Emma tug. And there's the naughty. There's the naughty. Set number 1 for Little Miss Emma. We guessed right. Emma surfaces again. Attempt number 2 at that practice jump right here. Well, that was different. Usually if we get a balk at 1, we get a balk at 2. Good girl, Emma. Now we're ready to go, right, kid? Now we're ready. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Michelle and little Miss Emma. This team has a wonderful personal best of 22 feet 7 inches. Current average, a great one at 18 feet and 9 inches. Duska, Stormy, Duke, Achilles, and Dory do up next. Good girl, Emma. Good girl. Jump number 1, a good one coming in at 17 feet and 1 inch. 17 feet and 1 inch. Jump number 2 coming up right here from little Miss Emma. Duska on deck. Can I get Olivia to the judges area, please? Olivia to the judges area. Jump number 2 coming up right here for little Miss Emma. Mark set on jump number 1 coming in at 17 feet 1 inch. There we go, little girl. Fantastic run down the dock on jump number 2. We're going to add on a lot of distance on jump number 2 all the way out to 19 feet and 7 inches. Good girl, little Miss Emma. Good girl. This is Michaela and Duska. One coming up right here for Michaela and Duska. Team set a personal best of 19 feet 5 inches. Got there really close twice. Oh, those are Amanda's. Yeah, we don't want those broke. Give me one. Holy cow, Duska. This is going to be an entirely new division. This is a personal best. Holy cow, kid. Monster, monster jump for Duska coming in at 20 feet and 9 inches. 20 feet and 9 inches for Duska on jump number 1. Good girl, Duska. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Michaela and new personal best holder Duska. And another really good jump. Will it be as big as jump number 1? I think it's going to be a little bit shorter, but I don't know by how much. That is another master level jump coming in at 20 feet and 0 inches. Good girl. Where did all of that speed come from, kid? That was fantastic. She was fast, but that was about twice as fast as any other one I'd seen yet. Good girl. Holy cow, kid. You were like 10 miles an hour faster than ever before. Where did that come from? Next up on the dock, that will bring us to jump off number 3 of the splash. This will be the Weimaraner jump off, the two that tied last season as the number 2 ranked Weimaraners in all of North American diving dogs. Up first will be Terry, Lee, and Stormy. Stormy returning to form today. 2 huge jumps. That warm-up was fantastic. Stormy's ready to go today. This girl set a huge personal best a few years back of 27 feet 0 inches. Current average of 20 feet 4 inches. That jump number 1 coming up right here had 2 elite level jumps earlier today. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Terry, Holder, Lee, and Stormy. Stormy will set the bar. That will give Duke a chance to go after she sets the bar. Weimaraner jump number 1. Good girl, Stormy. This might be another elite level jump. Good girl. It will be an elite level jump coming in at 24 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. 24 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. The bar set high, Duke. Bar set very, very high, buddy. 24 feet and 4 inches on Weimaraner jump off jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up. All we can do is raise that score set on jump number 1 coming in at 24 feet and 4 inches. Here we go. Jump number 2 for Terry, Lee, and Stormy. Good girl, Stormy. Will jump 1 be as big as jump number 2? I think we're going to be a little shorter, but let's find out. Wow, almost identical. Going to be elite level again, but just a little bit shorter at 24 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Stormy. Well, you got your work cut out for you, Duke. We know it's going to take an elite level jump, Duke. You got to do it, buddy. Stormy set the bar high. Good girl, Stormy. Good girl. Terry thinks Duke's going to take this one. I love the X, though. We're Xing out Duke over here. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to contender number 2 in the Weimaraner jump-off. This is the man of the 2. Once again, these 2 tied as the number 2 ranked Weimaraners in all of America diving dogs just last season. Duke is a multiple-time number 2. Stormy, a former number 1. Number 1 coming up right here for Janae and Duke. Good boy, Duke. Good boy. Lost my spot. Oh, there it is. And there is your winner of the Weimaraner jump off with a huge, huge jump of 25 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Duke. So many scribbles on my page, I lost my spot there. Good boy, Duke. 25 feet, 2 inches, and the Weimaraner jump off champion. Victory lap coming up right here for Janae Duke. Duke says, I'm going to better jump number 1. This is like personal best territory. Wow, no, he didn't come close to a personal best. He crushed it. 26 feet, 7 inches. Good boy, Duke. 26 feet and 7 inches. Good boy, Duke. Good boy. Good boy, Duke. Wow, buddy, that was fantastic. Holy cow. I thought we would be close to a personal best. I didn't think you were going to beat it by a foot. Holy cow, mister. You need some pressure, apparently. Good boy, Duke. That was amazing. I thought maybe we had a chance at a personal best, but that was something else. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to the team all the way from Casper, Wyoming. This is Allie and my dog's new favorite best friend, and Achilles. Apparently Calypso is going back to Wyoming this week. Silly boy. Achilles has a personal best of 21 feet 3 inches, current average of 18 feet 7 inches. Here we go, buddy. On deck, I've got the big dog jump off, a fourth and final jump off of splash number 9. Good boy, Achilles. Holy cow, these dogs came to play this splash. Good boy. That is a big Achilles jump coming in at 19 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Achilles, 19 feet and 2 inches. Good boy. That was a really good run down the dock by my buddy Achilles. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Allie and Achilles. Good man. This might be bigger yet. Good run and a good looking jump that time for Achilles. It's going to be a little bit short. A really nice jump coming in at 18 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Achilles. Good boy. Good boy, Achilles. Next up, this is the big dog jump off. First up will be our contender. This is Deb and Little Man Wrigley, a.k.a. Scary Larry. This weekend's score is 1-0 Wrigley, looking to tie it up right here. Little man Larry has a great personal best of 7 feet 0 inches. Current average, a great one at 6 feet and 1 inch. Let's go get it, Scary Larry. That door doesn't work, buddy. We're going to do a nice little reset here, get Larry a redo. Jump number 1 coming up right here, Scary Larry with that personal best of 7 feet, current average of 6 feet 1 inch. Sometimes Larry gets mad at me and doesn't want to jump. Here we go, buddy. Jump number 1 for Scary Larry. On deck will be his contestant. The other contestant in the big dog jump up. Good boy, Larry. We're going to have us a score. Jump number 1. Good boy, Larry. Jump, good one coming in at 6 feet 2 inches. Because I jumped right away. Jump 2 coming up, looking to improve upon that score of 6 feet 2 inches. The bar's been set for Dory. Larry looking to even up this weekend's score at 1 piece. After Dory, we will have Data, Bullet, Bourbon, and Benson. Good boy, Larry. This should be an improvement on jump 1. Good man, Scary Larry. Jump number 2 will be bigger, coming in at 6 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Larry. That was a big, big Larry jump. Scary Larry. Good boy, Larry. That was a good man, Larry. The mark has been set for Dory in the big dog jump off. That was good, though. Good boy, Scary Larry. Next up on the dock, bring us to the other contender in the big dog jump off. This is Teresa and Dory. Dory looking to take a 2-0 lead in this weekend's big dog jump offs. Dory with a personal best of 8 feet 4 inches, 0 inches. Jump number 1 mark to beat is 6 feet 6 inches. Larry still leads the big dog jump off. Dory coming in with a score of 6 feet 2 inches. Coming down to the final jump, we need 6 feet 7 inches. Dory to retain her crown. Anything less than 6 feet 6 inches, Wrigley will take this round. What is that, Dory? Six feet 7 inches, the mark we're looking for. Larry set the mark at 6 feet 6 inches. We're looking for 6 feet 7 inches or more on this final jump of the big dog jump off. Anything less, this will be Wrigley's crown. You got to jump to get a score, kid. Sorry, Larry. Sorry, Larry. This is going to be a good one for Dory. Not only does Dory win, she gets a brand new personal best at 8 feet 6 inches. Big new personal best of 28 feet 6 inches minus the 20. Good girl, Dory. You did it, kid. You did it. Brand new personal best for Dory coming in at 8 feet 6 inches. Now, next up on the dock is going to bring us to Abigail Myers and her yellow reddish colored Labrador Retriever. This is Data. You hear that obnoxious bark, you know it's Data. That one. Bullet, Bourbon, Benson, Bella, Angel, Grimm, and Calypso to round out splash number 9. Good boy, Data. Beautiful warm-up on the short dog. This boy has a huge personal best set this weekend of 23 feet 7 inches. Current average, a great one in the Master Division at 20 feet 8 inches. Bullet, Bourbon, Benson, Bella, Angel, Grimm, and Calypso. Jump 1 coming up right here for Abigail and Data. cow, buddy. Beautiful jump, and this is also out there in personal best territory. Oh, so close, buddy. Big, big jump of 23 feet 5 inches. Good boy, Data. 23 feet 5 inches, only 2 inches off that personal best. Good boy. Dogs are starting to heat up here in splash number 9. One more distance splash remains after our next event of air retrieve splash 102 coming up immediately after this distance splash. Another good one. I think this will be a personal best. Good boy, Data. Abigail, yes or no? It's really close, I'll tell you that. Do you want to be right or wrong? You aren't right, you're wrong. Brand new personal best coming in at 23 feet 8 inches. Good boy, Data. 23 feet and 8 inches. That's brand new Data personal best. Good boy. Good boy, Data. Good boy. Good boy, Data. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Golden Retriever Bullet, and it looks like we have guest handler Aubrey on the dock, guest holder Michaela on the back. Bullet has a huge personal best of 21 feet 9 inches. Current average 18 feet 10 inches. Good boy, Bullet. This boy is just about everything a golden retriever should be. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Aubrey, Michaela, and Bullet. Bourbon, Benson, Bella, Angel, Grim, Calypso on deck to round out distance splash number 9. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Bullet. There you go, buddy. Good job, Bullet. Good man, Bullet. Jump number 1, a good one coming in at 16 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Bullet. 16 feet 5 inches on jump number 1. Here we go, buddy. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Aubrey, Michaela, and Bullet. Good boy, Bullet. Identical score coming in at 16 feet and 5 inches for Bullet. 16 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Denise and her huge jumping yellow Labrador Retriever. This is Bourbon. Big boy Bourbon has a huge personal best of 26 feet 5 inches. Current average of 23 feet and 11. This boy just earned his Doc Elite title last splash. Holy cow, Bourbon. This is a really big Bourbon jump. Really, really big. Good boy, Bourbon. Jump number 1, a big one coming in at 26 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Bourbon. 26 feet 0 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Benson, Bella, Angel, Grim, and Calypso due up next. 26 feet 0 inches, the mark set on jump number 1 for big jumping Labrador Bourbon. That had a ton of speed, a lot less lift. Jump probably going to be a little bit shorter, but still a really big jump. Get a shower. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter, coming in at 24 feet 7 inches. Big jump of 26 feet 0 inches.
And then I have to go figure out AR right after. Up next we have Mr. Benson. He's been killing it this weekend after. This little man does all the things: obedience, barn hunt, agility. Personal best clear out at 11 feet 9 inches. Hey, buddy. Doing that warm up off the ramp, he's going to go up there for his 2 score jumps. I love him. I don't think there is a dog that loves his toy and the water more than Vincent. Victory lap around the pool. He's ready now. This boy's gonna come out on fire. Always can count on entertainment when Vincent's on the dock. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Very nice jump from Vincent. That first one coming in at 9 feet 6 inches. 9 feet 6 inches on that first jump. What a good boy. Vincent makes the most of his time. Get up there for that second jump. Yeah, another nice jump by Vincent. It's going to be just 10-foot mark, 10 feet even for Benson. Good boy. What a good man. We have Bella and McKay, Wasatch Fitness and Training Junior Team Handler. Her dog Bella. They will be taking an unscored practice jump. Absolutely beautiful. Gonna get her back up there for her 2 scored jumps. Kayla has done all the training for Bella. She didn't even want to go in the pool when we first met her. Now she has a personal best clear out at 25 feet 9 inches. She's worked hard with this dog, training it at home and here on the dock every week. Seen Michaela handling a few other dogs this weekend as well. Woo! Beautiful jump by Bella. First jump coming in at 23 feet 3 inches. 23 feet 3 inches on that first jump. Absolutely gorgeous. After Bella, we will have Angel. Grim and Calypso. Angel, Grim, Calypso. Next, we'll have Angel coming in way from Durango, Colorado to compete with us this weekend. Nice job. Those are good jumps. All right, Little Miss Angel. Angel will not be doing a practice jump. Jumping great this weekend, even jumping a few senior legs. Beautiful jump. Coming in right at 15 feet even. 15 even for that first jump. Senior, yeah, barely. She did it though. 3 senior legs this weekend. She just barely scraped into that senior division. We always love when our dogs jump up a division. We're going to see if we can do even better than that. She does personal best clear out 16 feet in that senior division. Another nice angel jump. That one is going to be just a tiny bit shorter, coming in at 14 feet 6 inches. 14 feet 6 inches for that second jump. Still a great jump, but we're going to stick with the senior 15 jump. Good girl, Angel. Up next, we will have Grimothy, followed by Calypso. Mr. Grimothy and Abigail Elkins. Abby is the event photographer this weekend. She's going to put up all our dogs. Grim will be doing an unscored practice jump. Thank you. This way. Yeah, that's fine. Nice practice jump from Grim, lots of height. We're going to get back up there and do our 2 scored jumps. Grim has a personal best clear out at 25 feet 5 inches with a recent average of 21.10. Do believe he is a veteran dog now. After Grim, we will have Calypso. First jump coming in at 21 feet 3 inches, 21.3 for that first jump. By Grim. Come in just a little bit shorter at 21 feet even on that second one. 21 even. Good boy, Grim. We video Calypso too. All right, up on the dock we have Calypso. No practice for this girl. Calypso is the reigning #1 Belgian Malinois with North America Dive Dogs with the personal best clear out at 31 feet 6 inches. Nice jump by Calypso. First jump coming in at 30 feet 3 inches. 30 feet 3 inches for that first jump. Good girl. Feet 3 inches. Not 33 feet, although that would be cool. That would have been Addis Moppet. Maybe murdered her. Get her ready for that second jump. This will be her last jump of the day. Let's go big or go home right now with her. Jump like that from Calypso in a long, long time, coming in at 31 feet even. 31 even on that one. Whew. And we will be back here shortly for air retrieve and then our last splash of the day.